Good morning. Welcome to this morning's meditation. My name is Linda, and I woke up this morning at 2:30 a.m. getting incredible downloads about what topics, microtopics, to work on our intentions next. And two came really strongly to mind, so we're going to cover one today and one tomorrow. We already touched on one before, but got to do it again. Freedoms is today's topic. Tomorrow will be gratitude. So strap on, get ready. Find a place, please, where you can sit or lie down and relax for the next 30 minutes while we create an intention together. Close your eyes. I want you to begin by liberating ourselves from our bodies at this time and going deep within. We start that by breathing very slowly and deeply, filling your entire chest, your entire abdomen, the back of your lungs, your kidneys, your whole entire being with the breath of life. And when you release, I want you to feel your body sink into Pachamama. Feel the support, ever present, of the earth beneath you. Just allow yourself to trust in that, in those cradled arms. With each breath out, you release more and more of tension, worries, cares of the day. And you're able to slip into a beautiful, peaceful state. And we're going to put our attention a little bit more on our bodies right now, just to make sure they're really nice and safely grounded. Put your attention on your feet. And I just want you to ask them to relax now. Release any tension. Move up to your ankles, your knees, your shins, your calves, and just let go. Your upper legs, your buttocks, your hips, pelvic area. It's safe to just let go right now and relax. And then I want you to put your attention on your inner organs, your lower back, your complete spine, upper back, chest and breast and ribs. And just let go. Your shoulders drop down into the most relaxed position without any weight upon them. Your arms, your forearms, your hands, your fingers, all just let loose. Your neck is supple, no weight on it. And now place your attention on the skin of your scalp and your face. A lot of tension hides here. I want you to just acknowledge that right now, if you can feel any of it. And then just simply let go, release. And ask your jaw right now to unhinge and allow it to drop forward and down into the most serene position. There's no tension held there whatsoever. We don't need the jaw to take in breath. Now focus on your eyelids and soften them. You can soften your eyelids a few more degrees of magnitude. It's amazing how much to realize that we can ask them to soften and do that. Go inside yourself to your brain now. I want you to ask your right brain to relax, and then your left brain to relax. And now I want you to address your mind. I want you to thank your mind. I want you to feel gratitude and actually thank it for everything it does for you. It is the most useful, amazing tool for us to navigate this world. But sometimes the mind gets a little overzealous, little controlly. And so we're going to ask the mind now, after we've appreciated it, to take a step back, have a sit on the couch, chillax, relax for a little while. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to let the heart drive the bus. We want to ask the mind to stick around, help us with some input. We value its contributions greatly. But it's okay to just sit back right now. So I want you to imagine your thoughts now. I want you to take a step back to the observer position. And I want you to see your thoughts as if they're little mini movies going by you like clouds in the sky. And I want you to just acknowledge and notice them, but not get engaged with them. I want you to just observe. Oh, look, there goes that thought. Oh, I'm thinking about that again. And then just let it go. Just let it go. Notice them. And I want you to take stock now that you are observing your thoughts. Therefore, you cannot be your thoughts. I want you to acknowledge that you are so much more than your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. It's an important distinction. And now I'd like you to make an avatar of yourself. Picture yourself in your head. And I want you to envision yourself taking a beautiful wooden spiral staircase from there down to your chest in front of your heart. And I want you to imagine it viscerally. I want you to feel the grain, the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. I want you to feel the soft thudding footfalls, the padding sounds as your bare feet touch each step. I want you to feel buoyant and the gliding sensation as you make your way down. And then you reach the platform in front of your heart, and you might notice some things like maybe a gate or two or a wall with some locks on them around your heart. It's become a fortress. And this is normal and natural. We go through life and have experiences. We get hurt. We erect protective barriers. What I want you to recognize right now is that you have an all access backstage pass to your heart. You have safe passage at all and any times. It's your heart. So I want you to, a lot of us have disconnected because it's difficult sometimes to feel the emotions of the heart. So right now I want you to give yourself permission and allow yourself that free passage. I want you to envision the locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open, maybe a bridge appearing over the moat you've made. And as you approach the door of your heart, it begins to crack open. And these brilliant, brilliant sunshine yellow rays of light begin to beam out. And you open the door and enter into your heart, and this beautiful bathing light is encircling you, holding you, cradling you. And you feel the most intense love, the most intense fulfillment, peace, security, safety, joy, wonderment that you've ever felt. And you look around and you see someplace you've already been or someplace that you've imagined that embodies that for you. What do you see? What colors? What is the sky looking like? What do you feel in your fingertips and on your cheek? What is beneath you? Is it the ground? Is it the water? What sounds do you hear? Who's in the vicinity? Are your loved ones nearby? Are you in a forest, on a mountaintop? Are you with your pets or animals in the wild? Are you with trees? What kind of feelings in your most beautiful, sacred, perfect place in your heart? What kind of feelings are you feeling? I need you to connect with that right now. You should be feeling connection. This is your most perfect environment. You'd be feeling joy, immense joy, deep gratitude, excitement, love of life, healthy and vibrant. All of these things. Now that you've connected with those feelings, I want you to make a shift in perception. We are all energy beings. We are all comprised of energy. Energy is the communication of all life. So I want you to look down at your hands and notice that your body cells have all come apart and become brilliant points of light. And you're kind of existing as a light cloud. You're experiencing yourself as your energy being, seeing the layers of energy that comprise you. And I want you to see your energy layers mingling and communing with the energy layers of everything around you and everyone around you. And I want you to notice that there is no separation, only joining, only communion. There is no separation, it is illusion only. And now I want you to look up and I want you to see the great cosmic flow of light. Incredibly beautiful, indescribably beautiful. And I want you to see your light self merging with that flow. And what you discover in that flow, the flow of one consciousness, is that everything and everyone is you, and you are everything and everyone. We are one massive sentient being, one massive energy of light and love. And in this flow, it's a higher vibrational frequency resonance. And resonance just means, well, vibrational just is a description of the movement of energy that we all are. Energy moves in waves or vibrations. The frequency just describes what wavelength you're on, what frequency. And then resonance just describes similar frequencies lighting up, for lack of a better way to describe it, in the presence of one another. Like if you're a musician at all or understand sound waves, if you have a guitar on one side of the room with an E string that has a tuned guitar on the other side of the room with the same E string, same frequency, if you pluck that E string on one side of the room, the guitar string on the other side of the room with the same frequency will begin to resonate with it. This is how we take our created intention here today and put it into the world. We are creating an energy that we release. And it lights up all the other energy of the same frequency out there. This is how we shift our reality. So when you're up in this great cosmic flow of higher consciousness, you have the perception of oneness, and you have at your disposal the wisdom and knowledge of the entire universe and beyond. Here is where magic happens. This is where spontaneous healing can happen. Miracles happen. This is where we have the power to create. So let's create an intention right now. Let's create an intention of a world, a reality we want to create that is full of all the freedoms that we hold dearly. So I want you to imagine tomorrow that you are going about your life, and in your life, you have all those freedoms. The freedom and sovereignty over our bodies, our temples, to choose what we allow into them. We have the freedom to share, to speak freely, freedom of speech, and freedom to be heard, communicate. We have the freedom of movement, the freedom to move about where we please on this beautiful planet, whether it be down the road or to the next town or to another country or all the way across the planet. I want you to envision a life where we have the freedom to be together, uninhibited, in any number. We have the freedom to congregate for any reason, the freedom to congregate, to express our faith together, the freedom to congregate, to express our peaceful intentions and wishes together, our freedom to gather family and friends, to rejoice and celebrate, our freedom to congregate and share in art and music and learning, teaching, symposiums in any number or format. I want you to see all those freedoms. I want you to imagine everybody having the freedom to choose their life path without any negative repercussions for making the choices they make. And that's not to say there aren't consequences for our choices, but not to be punished for having the choice of free will. I want you to imagine a world where people are free to be who they are. People are free to live their life the way they see fit. Now, what does that look like to you? I'm going to guide you through what it looks like for me. But as I'm doing it, I want you to personalize it for yourself. What does this all mean to you if you were walking this life tomorrow with all these freedoms intact? To me, I am seeing myself, my family, my friends in perfect health and vitality, strong and resilient, because we had the freedom to pursue learning how to look after ourselves in all ways. The freedom of teachers to teach these methods, to enlighten us all and help us to transform our lives out of survival mode and into creativity mode. To me, I see myself pursuing my dreams, singing, communicating, teaching, the things that I believe that I can help make a contribution to this world with. And I see myself surrounded by loved ones, friends and family, strangers with like-minded goals. A stranger is a friend you haven't met yet. It's true. I see myself feeling that connection and being so fulfilled by it. I see a world where the freedoms of people to be together are reverberating, resonating, and consequences being people feeling extreme joy. You see smiles on their faces, you hear laughter, camaraderie, support, solidarity, communion, harmony. I hear people's voices raised together in song, and it is one of the most beautiful things the soul can ever experience. And I am feeling the excitement for a winter snowbird's vacation to another part of the planet that's a bit warmer. Once in a while, I'm feeling that excitement. And along with these feelings, there is a distinct lack of tension, of fear, of doubt, of anger. These things have fallen away. And I feel very light. I feel very light, buoyant, lighthearted, open-hearted. It is so easy to give when freedoms are allotted and given to us with respect. It is easy when you respect yourself and your own rights and freedoms to make decisions, to find your connection to that higher consciousness flow of one, to pull and draw from that pool through your intuition, to know what is truth and what is not. The freedom to explore your potential as an individual, your potential as part of the human race evolving, growing on all levels. I want you to imagine what the world looks like when our freedoms are respected and supported. I want you to imagine how it feels. What does it feel like in your body, in your emotions? I feel excited, and I feel, when I think of the word freedom, it's so powerful. I just feel like my insides are bigger than the physical outsides that they are, if that makes any sense. If anybody ever knows what the TARDIS is from from Doctor Who and the Time Lords. And the TARDIS is this telephone box that when you walk into it is much bigger than what the little telephone box you see on the outside world. That's what I feel like when I feel freedom inside me. It's the most wondrous, wondrous, uplifting feeling. Like the crisp feel of snow in your fingers when you do your first snowshoe of the season. And to anchor this intention, this beautiful intention you've just created, into right now's reality on this plane of existence, we're going to use gratitude, because gratitude is the greatest anchor, the greatest powerful tool for doing this, because gratitude implies it has already happened. And I want you to experience your intention, yourself in your intention, as if it has already happened. What do you feel when life is like that? So take all those emotions, particularly the deep gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my wonderful, amazing life on this beautiful planet. And I want you to take a very large breath in, and I want you to build that energy in your center. Feel it like a big ball of energy in your chest, in your heart, your solar plexus, the dantian. And I want you to grow that with those emotions in every part of that intention. And when we release the breath, I envision it as releasing that energy into the world, as if that energy ball that I've created of intention goes supernova, and the rings, the concentric rings, radiate out from me and cover the entire globe. So feel free to imagine it the way you like, or join me in the way I do it. Ready? We're going to take that breath now. That feels great. Freedom for all. It is done, so say we all. I want you to start wiggling your fingers and your toes now. We're going to come back into our bodies, shift around your limbs, roll your head from side to side, and open your eyes and come back into the room, into your body. That's a great way to start my day. I don't know about you, but thank you for joining me. Whether this be the live version or the recorded version, it's all good. It all works. We really have the power to create our reality. So thank you, and have the most amazing day.